Hi, my name is Veronica Bembry, and I am a future reading specialist. The way that I see my role in the district that I work in, among the leadership team and among the staff, is that I would conduct myself with unlimitless professionalism, with a positive attitude and welcoming attitude towards collaboration, new ideas, just being that light that people can relate to and love being around. The historical literacy changes that have affected the role of reading specialists, especially today, is the drawback from the teachers with their willingness to collaborate with the reading specialist, bringing the reading specialist in with when it comes to a student's overall evaluation or academic goals or the program learning, working directly with the specialist in the classroom to help to allow the specialist to help introduce new content to her students. The roles have changed from the reading specialist teaching to just the reading specialist aiding. The way that I would support my theoretical or evidence based foundational knowledge in my role, I would support, extend, supplement beyond classroom teaching by collaborative implementing a quality of reading, a reading program that is research based, like the Orton Gillingham theory or program and the science of reading program. That would help meet the needs for my students. The way that I would collaborate with the teachers that I work with is that I would hold a weekly meeting, either during their planning or after school. I would collaborate or compare and contrast data and assessments to make sure that we're all on the same page. I would make sure that our learning objectives and curriculums align so that when we do reassess, we have the same data and that we can show growth and progress with the student. The way that I would securely, effectively utilize data to support my literacy programming in the school would be I will begin with solid assessments and reports. I would early on establish, but not too early, my benchmarks for my students. Along with that, I will be building groups, set goals for my students who need intervention, and monitoring their goal progress every 2 weeks. The way that I see myself as a reading specialist that makes ethical decisions that promote common good for students, families, and colleagues that are consistent with Christian worldview is that I would just be myself. I would fill in the gaps. I would fill in the gaps for the past concerns that my parents and staff and students had, by making them comfortable and opening up and ask them about any academic progress. I would make sure that when I make a decision for my student that it is reasonable and that I take any biased thoughts or comments that I have out of it and focus on the student. I will make sure that my staff is comfortable with the goals that I set. Also, with me in general as being a reading specialist, I want to have that bond, that personal relationship with my staff, letting them know that they can come and talk to me about anything, and me always being the light for them when they need me, listening to them and letting them know that I hear them and that I'm there to help them.